students, welcome to the online class of physics. This is your Naima Miss back with a new lesson, that is graphs of motion. Children, I don't think there is a need to explain you about the graph. I know my students are very intelligent and they know how to draw the graph, right? So in this class, we have already learned about types of motions and relation between the speed and time and distance in our 7th class, right? So in this lesson, we are going to learn how to how to draw these motion and time, average speed, etc. on the graphs. We are going to learn how to make the graphs. Okay. Children, before starting the class, I would request you all, that is my humble request, to please obey your parents, obey your teachers, respect your parents and teachers. Do love your youngers, and I request you all to please, after watching the video, try to learn the textbook part also. Go with the textbook reading. When you finish your textbook reading, if there is any doubt, please contact me. I'll explain you again. Don't worry. But children, please try to cover up the topics. Try to understand the topics. Don't memorize it simply. Just don't read it or mug up like that. But if I like that, try to understand the topic. Okay. So let us start the class. So we can describe the motion, or we can describe the speed, everything in the graphs. Okay. So have you ever traveled in a bus or train or bullock carts or auto? Try to recall the trips when you travel. Where did you begin your journey from? Where did you go? What was the distance between these two places? How long did it take you to make the trip? What was the average distance that your vehicle traveled in 1 hour? So all these things, can you just recollect and try to, understand what we are going to learn today? So the distance traveled by an object in a unit of time is called the average speed of the object. We have already learned about this in our 7th class, children. What is average speed? This is the basic term which we are going to learn here, right? So the average speed is nothing but the total distance traveled by in the given interval of time, right? The total distance traveled in the given interval of time. Now, if we measure the distance in kilometers, the time will be in the hours, right? If we measure in the meters, it will be in the minutes or seconds, right? Now, when we measure the meters in kilometers, the time is hours, then the unit of speed will be kilometers per hour. Okay, kilometers per hour, or we can also write as kmph. Don't get confused, it is nothing but it is kilometers per hour. Okay, we can use other units of the distance of time to measure the speed also. For example, if you say Raja has traveled 15 kilometers in 3 hours. Okay, now calculate the average speed. It is nothing but what is the distance traveled here? Distance is 15, and what is time? Time is nothing but 3. So when we say average speed is equal to d by d, then the average speed, what is the d here? 15. Time is 3. 3 ones are 3 5s are. So average speed is nothing but 5 kilometers per hour. Units compulsory, children's. Unit you have to write compulsory. Without unit, there is no consideration of marks. Okay. So what we have done here, we have done d by t. D is nothing but the distance, which is 15 kilometers, and t is nothing but the time, which is 3 hours. So now we have taken 15 by 3. 3 ones are 3 5s are 15. 5 is the answer. So what is average speed? It is 5. Now what is the units we have to write there? Because it is measured in kilometers and by hour, time taken is hour, we will write it as kilometers per hour, right? So the answer is 5 kilometer per hour, right? So there are many different ways in which you can describe a journey in this chapter, but we should learn how to use graph to describe this and represent this motion. We can write it like this, we can show it like this, but if you represent it on the graph, it will be more beautiful, more practically it will look very nice, right? So we will learn how to use the graph based on the motions. Okay, so let us go with the first activity. So a girl, or you can take even you have walked from your home, you are walking from your home, this is suppose your home, and this is your school. Okay, and this is your school, and so you are working from your school to the from your home to the school, sorry, you are walking from home to the school. Okay, this is your journey. Okay, when you started that is 0 and till 2 minutes. If we take in minutes, you have traveled for the distance of 120 meters. Okay, when you have after 2 to 4 minutes, you have again saw the time. You see that the time taken is again 120 meters. The time taken for 120 meters to travel is again 2 meters, right? 2 minutes. Similarly, when you see from 4 to 6, you will see again 120 meters. If you see again 6 to 8, you will see again 120 meters. So the time taken here after every 2 minutes, you are watching the time and you are seeing how much distance you have measured. You can see that it is 120 meters. So in 2 minutes, you are traveling every 2 minutes, you are traveling how many meters? 120 meters. So this is called as which motion? This is called as uniform motion, right? You are traveling in the equal interval of time with equal interval of distance, right? So these things, what we will do, we will draw on the graph. How you will draw on the graph? You will take a graph. Okay, on the x-axis you will write time, and in y-axis you will write the distance. Okay, this is the distance. So you can write it as time, how much you are taking, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, right? Then you are taking the distance in meters, that is nothing but you will take 100, sorry, 120, 240. So like this you will write the readings with 120 difference. So again when you draw it, you will mark it here like this, right? 6 minutes 360, 8 minutes 480, like this. So you will get a very straight line which is passing through the 0. Okay, that is for your uniform motion graph. Similarly, if you take a non-uniform motion, suppose you are taking non-uniform motion, there how you will get graph. For this you have understood how to draw the graph, uniform motion. What we are doing, again I'll explain it. What we are doing, we are going from house to the school, which is we are measuring the distance and time, in which we have observed that for every 2 minutes the distance traveled is 120. For every 2 minutes you are seeing the time, you are seeing that you have crossed 120 meters. Again after 2 minutes you are seeing you have passed 120 meters. After again 2 minutes you are saying you have crossed to 120 meters. So like this, whenever you are watching the distance after 2 minutes, you see that you have passed 120 meters. So the same thing what we are doing, we are drawing it on the graph. Till you reach the school, how much time you have taken. In that time, how much distance you have covered, you are measuring it and placing it in a table. So this is a table which we have got, right? For every Every 2 minutes we have taken the table and we have marked a graph there, and on the graph we have drawn the distance. At 2 we have taken minutes, time here in minutes. Yes, this is the time taken in minutes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 and so on. And here again we will take the distance which is in meters. Okay, which is in meters. So again we will mark here 120, 240, 360, 480, 620, like that. We will mark in the mark here. Okay, 600 and also on. We will mark the distance here also, and we will just mark the points. Like see, in 2 minutes we have passed 120 meters. So 2 minutes 120 meters, right? In 4 minutes again we have passed 120 meters, means 120 plus 120, 240. So here like this, right? Again after 2 minutes we have passed 120 meters. That means 240 plus 120, it is 360. So here is 360, 6, 360. Okay, again after 360 we have passed again 120 meters. In 2 minutes we will have 480. So like this we have passed so many, we are getting, again when we are joining the line, all these dots together, we will get a straight line. Okay, so in this uniform motion we are getting a straight line. So today's homework, you have children to write about the uniform motion, that is a graph of this activity, which is the first, I think yes, first activity of your textbook. Write it and submit me as your homework. So all the best children. Thank you for watching the video.